at your service from the land of the chill. If I can't warm you, baby, nobody will. A genuine Canadian man.
Hi there, bonjour, dzień dobry, kumusta ka? This is Paul, your Canadian flippin' pole, and I am out on Manila streets again. I'm gonna walk around a bit. I had to take care of some personal stuff. Mainly, I had to go get a haircut, which I just finished. Found a little barber shop, just a tiny little barber shop here on right on Taft Avenue, just actually right at the base of EDSA, like if of the EDSA LRT. If I turn around and look, this is the where the EDSA, like the edge of the EDSA station, as you go down on the LRT, and then there's this place here, and then here's the little barber shop. So basically, this is if you're looking for a barber shop, here's another place you can go to. It worked out really well. Went in there, and it was only 150 pesos for the basically shave. So a really good job. So far, I've only encountered really great barbers here in the Philippines, here in Manila, and in Surigao, where I've gone. May end up going one more time when I get to Cebu and later on. But so what we're gonna do, I think I was gonna do some walking, but well, I'm deciding right now. So I'm going to either head over to the LRT, or I might continue to walk for a little while and just sort of explore a little bit. right. Well, I am over in right in the middle of the market. I came over to try to catch up with Mom and the girls. They supposedly came out this way, I think, to the. This is in the. Well, there was the Quinta and Quiapo market are nearby, but this is the what is it, Carriedo area. Like I got off at the one LRT station, which is actually just behind me. Just behind me is the station there, and here, though, as we could see, is quite an extensive, just general market.
Welcome to Philippines.
Thank you. Salamat.
From America,
Canada.
Canada.
Yeah.
Hello, I love Canada. Welcome to Philippines.
Thank you. Salamat. So, and yeah, we're just going along here, and I'm gonna look for them, but I'm also gonna see if I can find a couple. Hello. So we're trying to find, see if we can find Mom, because there's the one church that I know that she was quite interested in checking out. So we're just gonna walk there, and
ito ay nagkakahalaga ng 150 pesos.
And there's definitely a lot of people here. Sees a lot of people here, but I'm gonna walk around and I'm gonna check things out. So I've been wandering a bit and didn't find Mom or anything, but I did find something else I had been looking for. This is the basketball jersey. As far as been told, a current jersey for the national team of the Philippines. But one way or the other, I've been looking for a jersey of this nature, so I'm happy that I got it. And but what I'm going to do, I'm going to start walking back towards the other direction here and see if I can find and come across Mom and the girls. So let's start walking right now, and then we'll hopefully find them in the next little while.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Ano po yun? Hi, sir.
Hello.
Hello, bro.
Hello.
What's your name?
My name is Paul.
My name is Paul. Yes.
I'm walking around right now and just sort of randomly walking the streets here in the area, Manila general area. We were in the Quiapo area. There was the market there, of course, and there was Quiapo Church. Now I'm sort of in like a bit of just industrial, like a lot of mechanical stuff and all that in this area. And but I'm trying to sort of get to.
Alright. Hey bro! What's up bro? We're here in a recto.
Alright.
Recto. Talaga naman na recto. He's a rapper. Dito sa recto. Kasama ka kumakain na tusok-tusok mga tropa.
Hola, Rey. Saya mo, hola, Rey. Hola, yan. Hola.
So I'm back to moving along again, trying to get into the Binondo area. I've been walking through the area, and so far, I guess I was in Quiapo, but getting closer to Binondo. A lot of people, seeing, with the camera here, see definitely a vlogger, and a lot of people saying hi, which is very, very fun and interesting to see. So it looks like I am made it back towards the LRT, and now I just got to get back across the road here. As we can see, is pretty busy. There's a lot of people, a lot of traffic coming along here. But I'm gonna see if I can find my way across the road and then further into Binondo. Alright, well, I am here at this place that sells Siopao. I'm just come across it there. I personally haven't heard anything from anyone else, but the signs are stating they've been here since '85, and it seems a very, very popular place. So I think I'm going to try it out and try the Siopao, see if it's what it's cracked up to be. Everybody seems to be coming here for it, so why not? I'm gonna line up for some and maybe try the Siopao out. So just looking at one of the signs, it's saying the original Shanghai fried Siopao on Ongpin Street since '85. And then they talk about biggest meat to bun ratio, soft and moist bun. So you know what? Yeah, we're gonna give this a try, and I always like Siopao anyways. So it's not a hard sell to begin with. But yeah, we're gonna try this out, and then we can continue on the journey through the streets here of Binondo and of the Manila, Greater Manila area.
Next.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, I'm gonna move a little bit out of the area here because it's sort of just jam-packed in there, and then they're just trying to get people through, eat the food and or order food, get moving, and keep on going. So I'm gonna stop here for 1 second, take a breather, and have a look at where I'm at. Definitely, I'm in more of the Chinatown. This definitely is a whole Chinatown feel to it in this area. And again, I'm just sort of walking, though, don't really know which way I'm going, other than I'm walking through the road, dealing with the traffic here, but again, seeing a ton of Chinese-based businesses. So yeah, definitely. But I think I'm going to stop here, and I'm going to try a little bit of food, and as traffic is actually having a fun time. Of course, Manila traffic in general has always been an issue, and definitely no exception today. All right. Well, I was going to have try some of the Siopao, and it was they profess it to be nice and hot. Well, they're not kidding. The one I got was probably right out of the steamer, and it was just super hot. I can barely touch it. So I'm just gonna let it sit in the bag for a little bit, let it cool down a bit, and in the meantime, I'm gonna try to figure out which way I have to go here. But I am in sort of this a general area that is, well, I'd say a bit of a crossroad. Well, it's an intersection, of course. But let's see, Ongpin and hello, and so I'm gonna try to. I'm on Ongpin and Sabino Padilla Street. So again, where exactly I am, I'm not certain. Other than in Manila, that's the most accurate thing I could give right now. Oh, and on Ongpin and Sabino Padilla Street. But where that is, I'm not really certain. So I'm gonna wander around some more and just take this all in, and all the different businesses, the way the traffic is, and hopefully at some point here I will find my bearings, get my bearings, and then be able to get back to somewhere where I think I might know where I'm at. All right, well, I was able to sit down for a few minutes just to try to catch my breath, but also I bought some coconut water, and also was able to finally try one of those Siopao. And I will say this: the Siopao definitely did not disappoint. It was it did have a nice consistency of meat in there. It was very soft. It was really still nice and hot. So I got 4 of them. I might I'll hopefully try to save this for Mom and the girls. Although I don't know how long it'll be until I find them or catch up with them. So I may end up. We'll see how many make it to if I either find them or if I just go back to the hotel and wait for them there. But anyways, I'm going to sit for a couple more minutes and then I am going to start heading out again. I'm in Binondo right now, still, but I sort of tried to make it to somewhere where I have a little bit better idea where I'm at, which I am relatively certain where I'm actually am right now. Behind me, just a few seconds ago, and now behind me again, is the beautiful, beautiful church of here in Binondo, and then we're sort of like in a square area where in the middle of traffic. You can see the traffic. There's to both sides of me. There's traffic coming along, as well as coming this way, and there's all the side roads. But this area looks like they've been cleaning it up. One comment I made to myself, and I sort of noticed this, is that one of the things that you see quite a bit of usually here in the Philippines is the spaghetti wire, the excessive wiring of power and whatever else that has been strung up over the past long while, and it just sort of has accumulated. Well, I noticed that on the behind me here where the church is, the spaghetti wire has been removed quite a bit or completely. Now on the other side, you could see that there's still quite a bit of spaghetti wire. But I think just as in other areas here in Manila, they're trying to improve the look. They're trying to improve the visual of Manila and of the area. and one of the best things to do is to get rid of the spaghetti wire. So I'm just gonna sit down, relax a little bit, and then I'm gonna try to figure out where to go next. Probably I'm gonna try to make it back onto the other side of the river there, and but I'm gonna have a walk through the park here first, and then we'll see what else we're gonna do at that point. After relaxing a little bit and checking out the plaza, which looked like it was right in the middle of a big traffic circle, I finally figured out what I should do next. I crossed the road and hopped into a tricycle and decided to get myself back to Carriedo station, which would get me back to the hotel on the LRT. I was pretty certain that Mom and the girls would find their way back as well, and thankfully I was right. This was definitely a fun experience walking all throughout Quiapo and Binondo, and I hope next time I can really start exploring the areas and see what else I can find here. Maybe I will try to find where my uncle used to live when he was here in Binondo. That could be an interesting adventure. One of the things I've been continually enjoying has been meeting people. All the Filipinos I've met have been very friendly. I just hope that I will get to learn more Tagalog or Visayan so that I can communicate much easier. With that said, most everyone was fluent enough in English that I really didn't have too much trouble talking to people. When I finally got back to the hotel, everyone else finally showed up, and thankfully everybody enjoyed the Siopao that I bought on Ongpin Street. It was such a great day, and even though it rained a bit, I got to see a lot of places, and as I said earlier, I was so very happy to find myself a Team Philippines basketball jersey, especially one that fit on me. Despite my Filipino roots, I'm definitely a bit bigger than most Filipinos, but anyways, it was a fun day in Manila, and I look forward to the next day or so exploring before we have to continue on our trip. It's been amazing how time has flown by. So I really hope that you've enjoyed this video, and hopefully you've seen my other adventures from this year's trip to the Philippines. Now, if you have, this is your opportunity to leave me a comment in the comment section below, and if you can click like, that will help show me that I'm on the right path. Also, if you're so inclined, I welcome you to subscribe to my channel. Hopefully my channel will continue to grow with your support, which will of course encourage me to continue going on adventures. As always, I thank you for taking the time out of your busy day to watch my video. I greatly appreciate it. So thank you again. Merci beaucoup. Dziękuję bardzo. Maraming salamat and salamat kaayo. Until the next video, ingat, ayo, cześć, salut, and see you next time.